All right, just got off the ship, going to Amber Cove.
It's Monkey Day.
Monkey Day. Hey everyone, thanks for joining us for another video. We're going to talk today about one of our favorite ports. Well, I think it's both our favorite ports, right?
Yeah, one of them, yeah, for sure. It's up there.
Amber Cove in the Dominican Republic. This is kind of a new port. This is a area that's owned by Carnival, so only Carnival ships will go there. We've been there a few times, and I gotta say, every time we go, it's got this weird feeling, like not weird, I should say. It's just an awesome feeling, I should say. Very chill, laid back, relaxed. I find myself anytime when I go to Amber Cove, I normally don't even like to do excursions because I love to just hang out by the pool, walk around the shops. It's just got a really cool vibe. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, every time I'm there, I'm happy. I mean, it's vacation, it's relaxation. I mean, it's not going up and down the streets of where the people live by any means, but it's still really great and wonderful and fun. And every time I'm there, I'm like, oh, I love it here. I love it here.
Well, I think one reason I like it so much, it's kind of nostalgic for me because on our first ever cruise we took, which was with Carnival, this is one of the first ports we ever visited, besides I think maybe Nassau. And man, I think that might be one of the reasons I like this port so much because it's just so many good memories when we first started cruising back in the day. But yeah, this is definitely a great port.
I agree. Definitely some good memories, but I don't know that that's what it really is. I mean, it is partly that, but I just like it every time we go. So I've just really enjoyed it there, and hope you do too.
So one of my favorite things about Amber Cove is right when you get into the port in the mornings and you see those mountains. I think those mountains really set the tone. It's really beautiful. The palm trees, the tropical vibe, everything. It's just so beautiful.
I agree. We've been very fortunate. Every time we've been there, it's been absolutely beautiful. It's been warm, big blue sky with green, lush kind of mountain areas that are very beautiful, and then this beautiful blue ocean all around us. So we've been very fortunate every time we've been there. It just feels like vacation.
Oh, yeah. So getting off the ship, really simple, easy access off and on. The dock is really easy to navigate. They also have little guys on bikes that will pick you up and take you to the front entrance of the port.
If you don't want to walk.
For a few bucks.
Just remember that. If you don't use one, they're going to come up behind you. You're going to be in their way.
So right when you get there to the entrance, you have to walk in. Unfortunately, you have to walk into the store. You know, they all love to do that to you.
It's that Disney plan.
But what I really liked, especially on this particular trip, they had musicians up there playing some really cool music. It was very festive. Made you want to dance. Made you want to go find a drink. I loved it. Yeah.
Moves going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So right when you walk into the store, it's your typical port store. They have all the different duty-free things that you can get. It's really nice in there. They have for the Dominican Republic, they have chocolate, coffee. You can get
some alcohol.
Yeah, all kinds of different alcohol, especially Mama Juana, which we'll kind of talk about in a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Cigars.
Cigars in the very back of the store. They'll have a little area that has cigars. Really cool. Really nice. Real clean. All the people working in there are really nice to you.
Yeah, I don't normally buy stuff in there, especially on the way in, maybe on the way out, just because there's so much more once you keep going. But it's nice and it's clean, and it is the first thing you're going to see when you get off the ship.
And once you get to the other side of the store, this is the door you're going to go out. Right outside, you're going to see all the different excursion areas. Also, if you already have a planned excursion on your tickets, they'll have a number of where the meeting point is. Just look around, you'll see white placards with a big number on it. It'll tell you where to go. Once you see the number, just go to the person, tell them to check in. They'll usually tell you, okay, be back here in 20 minutes or half an hour or whatever. to get ready for your different excursions.
And usually the tour operators are all wearing the same shirt and the same
Yeah,
color
yeah.
and have maybe a matching hat.
Yeah.
So you'll see a group of people collecting, and it'll say 12:30 Monkeyland or whatever the excursion happens to be.
Yeah, and something else to point out, right when you walk out that door, if you take a right and keep going that way, you'll hit the pool area. If you take a left, you'll hit all the shopping and the different things that are going on in the area.
Yep. You're going to hear some music, and there's always some Dominican dancers. In this particular video, there was just a customer, someone from the cruise ship that wanted to dance with them, and they were all about it. They're like, come on up, let's dance. So you'll see her having a great time with them, which is so memorable and so cool. But it is nice to just be there and listen to the music. You're right in the sun. There's not shade right in that particular area, but it's festive and it's fun. And like Robert said, it kind of gets you moving a little bit.
Oh yeah, you start wanting to dance. You're like, man, I got to get a beer. I got to get a margarita or
happy
something.
to be here. Like, I'm so excited.
It's awesome because you immediately feel like you're on vacation. You're away from all the hustle and bustle of work and everything else. So awesome vibe.
Yeah. And as you're walking through the shops, the one thing I've noticed every time we've been there is on the right-hand side, if you're walking after you've taken a left once you've come in, those are all like shops with like real windows, real doors, things like that. And those are shops that are pretty permanent there. On the opposite side, which we'll show in just a second, they are more like the flea market, like local vendors selling their art, which is really fun.
So right here, you're going to see this is the transportation hub. This is where you can get a taxi to go to the nearby towns, and all your excursion buses or vans, this is where they're going to pick you up and bring you back to. We did do an excursion on this particular cruise day. We went to Monkeyland. This was a blast. We
so
loved
much
it.
fun. Absolutely.
They have like I think 50 or 60 squirrel monkeys. I will tell you, these monkeys are not indigenous to the Dominican Republic, but it was still so much fun.
It was so much fun. So they walk you into a particular area. You know, they have you go in, make sure certain things can go in there. Just know they're going to have lockers for you. They don't want backpacks and certain things back there. And then they're going to take you in, and they're going to sit you all down, and then they talk to you about the monkeys and what the monkeys are going to do. And then they start coming by with food and different things and placing it near you. And next thing you know, you have monkeys all over you, which is so much fun.
Yeah, you know, when I was here, I felt like a little kid, man. This was so much fun. I wanted to take a monkey home with me so bad.
We asked about it too. Could we buy a monkey? The answer is no. But it is so much fun. And it's for all ages. We saw it kind of to your point. You felt like a kid.
Oh, yeah.
Grown adult, I felt like a kid. There were kids there as well. There was one in the group that got a little scared initially, took some time to warm up, but eventually that child came back and was fine with these monkeys jumping all around and had a good time as well.
No.
Oh, there's one on my head.
Need the camera first?
Oh my goodness.
Look, Mills.
Oh, they're on my feet. Robert, they're on my feet, they're on my head.
And after you're done with the monkey demonstration, I guess you say it. And what was it, for like an hour most of we hung out with monkeys?
Yeah, so that was just a short little video clip, but I think it was about an hour.
It was at least an hour. After that, they're going to take you in, you know, look at the typical gift shop. This gift shop was actually kind of unique. I felt like most of everything inside of this shop had unique gifts that are from the Dominican Republic. I mean, some of it was a little touristy, but it was pretty cool. Here you can get your Mama Juana. We actually bought 2 bottles of Mama Juana, so definitely if you're there, you got to get a bottle of it. They have different types of Mama Juana. Some are stronger than others, but it's really unique. I mean, it is unique to the Dominican Republic, so you got to definitely try it.
Yeah, this was a trip where I had overpacked, so I'm pretty much usually a magnet kind of person. I did pick up a magnet of a monkey, which is on our fridge. It reminds me every day of how much fun I had in there.
And then for this particular excursion, after Monkeyland, after the gift shop, they also gave us some demonstrations of how to make chocolate and coffee and Mama Juana and all those things. They took us to a little, I think it was like an art gallery, different local vendors that would sell their wares there. They also did some demonstrations on how they make some of the Dominican products that they showed there.
Like carving and things like that.
Sculptures, stuff like that. They had all kinds of really unique art there. Definitely was interesting.
Yeah. It was fun to walk through and see everything in there. It's not a talent I have, so I'm always in awe of the ability that these people have.
I thought this was a really cool art piece. It's driftwood that they made into dolphins. Really cool how they carved that. But if you're definitely wanting to learn about the culture, about what they do, how they live their lives, this is a unique place that you can learn some really neat things.
Yeah, and there was other things other than art. There was jewelry, and there were bags, and there were all kinds of things. But it was fun.
So now we're back at the actual port. This port, I would say, compared to a lot of other ports, is probably not the biggest port. But I've never seen more than 2 ships in port here. So I didn't feel too bad about the amount of people there. It'll spread out after you get away from the excursion area and the shop area. Here you can take some good photos of Amber Cove. They have the letters in the background. And if you keep going to the left of this, you walk a little ways and you're going to find some other shops. And these shops are not your typical beach shops. These are actual local vendors that are selling all kinds of different things. So I definitely would say check it out.
And then as you keep going to the left, which we'll show in just a second, there was also some educational pieces about sea tortoises, and there was art there, and then they would give you some history and some education about animals and kind of the ecosystem, which was cool.
So right here, this is what I was talking about. These are all local vendors, all from the Dominican Republic. They have all kinds of different souvenirs that you can check out. I will tell you, sometimes they prefer cash. Some of them don't have a credit card machine. Sometimes they'll have to go to another booth to find a credit card machine that they can borrow. Sometimes you may have to buy something from the other shop owner that has the credit card machine. So it kind of turns into a little bit of a pain. So I would recommend bringing a little bit of cash.
Yeah, and we've bought several things here. Just fun things to bring home to the kids, or to my mom or whoever's watching our dogs at the time. But we've been able to get some just cute, unique things and support the local artists, which is always really important to us. But to your point, I think there was some finagling one time where I needed something, and it's like, well, we'll do it for this price, and then I ended up having to buy some sunglasses.
Yeah, they're like, well, we have to use the credit card machine to make it worth our while. Can you buy this?
You have to have this amount of money to use the credit card machine, so
So just be aware of that.
Yeah.
They have like some waterfall exhibits there, really, really, really nice.
And there's flowers and trees and things there too.
Yeah. So here is Cocacana. I don't know if I'm saying that right. This is the little bar and grill right next to the pool area. It's really spacious in there. Really good food. We've had it a couple times. Never been disappointed. I like going in here and getting the local beer. It's really delicious. Good burgers. All kinds. They have seafood as well. Really cool atmosphere. I love it in there.
I love it in there too. The last time we were there, we were able to sit outside, which is right by the pool, which we'll get to in just a second. We were in our bathing suits. We got to just really enjoy that. We'd been swimming all day. This time that was all full, so we sat inside. Same great customer service and same menu, and it was still really pleasurable.
Yeah, so right outside, here's the pool area. They always have a DJ playing music, and they have a walk-up bar, which Melissa loves.
Yeah, well, I like the swim up side actually.
I'm sorry,
like
a swim up bar.
To be in the pool and go to the swim up side. I love this whole pool, to be really honest. It's really nice over here.
Yeah, and you can see also above here they have zip lining. They also on the other side of the pool have a couple water slides. The restrooms are nearby. And this pool this is one of my favorite pools in the Caribbean. I have never felt like there was so many people and it was so packed in there. It's very spacious. Tons of chairs and umbrellas and areas to hang out and just chill and relax.
And it's free. This is all free. So yes, you're going to pay for your food or drink, and that doesn't count on anything, especially even if you have the drink package, that doesn't matter.
Drink package doesn't count.
But there's lounge chairs for free. You bring your towel from the cruise ship. There's really nice bathrooms. All of this was built, this entire island, in 2015, and it opened in October of 2015. So everything's still really new. They did a great job with the design of it. It's clean, it's pretty.
Right here is kind of like a lazy river. Doesn't really have a current like a normal lazy river, but it's really nice and relaxing to go through there. And you know what else I like? I said it's a small port, but man, they designed it right. It seems very spacious in the pool area.
Yeah, for sure. Now, I did say it's all free. There are really beautiful cabanas. We've never rented them, and they range. I mean, you can spend from $300 to $1,100 or $1,200 depending on which one you're getting. Those have mini fridges that are stocked and things like that. But the majority of this area is free, with the exception of food and drink.
So right here, this is the restrooms. They're really big, really nice. There was always an attendant there cleaning and keeping the place up.
And there's a lot of them.
Here's the water slides that I just mentioned. I have not done the water slide yet. I don't want to walk up the stairs, especially after a few drinks. Great views all over the pool area.
And you can hear the music. It's not too loud, but you can hear the music everywhere, which is nice.
Yeah.
It's just fun. It's a good time.
They also have a little kid area. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, I didn't get video of that, but there's a splash area for the kids. And it's away from the adult pool area, so you don't feel like all the kids are just yelling and screaming while you're trying to relax.
Well, and over in that kids area, there's a volleyball court, a basketball court, there's a oversized chess set, and there's a food vendor over there also, like a little food cart kind of thing. So you can get food over there as well.
Yeah. So right here, this is on the other side of the port area, away from the pool. I like it here. They have hammocks. This is where you're also going to walk to get to the zip line area. Man, it's so relaxing back here. There's not as many people, so if you're looking for good photo opportunities, this is definitely the place you want to do it.
Well, and there's cute little swings, and like you said, there's hammocks, and there was a spot with an oversized chair, which is a good photo opportunity.
And right here, these are some other cabanas right on the water that you can rent. They're a little pricey, but man, they have a cool
they are gorgeous.
view.
Yeah, you can see they're on stilts in the water, and they have TVs, which who needs a TV if you're in there? But it's got a stocked fridge also. And again, we've walked by them. We have not rented one, but they are gorgeous.
Yeah. Right over here in this area, I just thought it had amazing views of the water and the palm trees and everything. So definitely check it out.
One other unique thing about this port that I thought was cute is you can get your passport stamped here so that it says you went to the Dominican Republic. When you first get off, back where they had the Dominican dancers that we were talking about earlier in the video, there's an information center there, and you can take your passport in there if you want to, and they will stamp it.
So something else we didn't get in the video, unfortunately, is you definitely got to check it out. Is the Sky Bar. As you go out the area and you see the excursions, keep going straight and you'll see a hill. You'll see a big white tower on top of that hill. That's called the Sky Bar. You can walk up there, and then, man, you're gonna get some amazing views. And they have a nice little bar area too that you can kind of just have a couple drinks and relax. Definitely would recommend checking that area out as well.
Yeah, we have a lot of pictures from going up there.
Oh,
We didn't grab any video.
Yeah.
I didn't know it the first time I was there. We found out later. We were just in awe of, wow, I feel like I'm in Jurassic Park. Funny enough, that is where they filmed some of the scenes.
Yeah, I can't remember which
And you
which
can
one.
tell, you can feel it while you're there. It's
yeah.
gorgeous,
Yeah,
absolutely
yeah.
gorgeous. But we had a beer there. You can see the cruise ship. You can see the ocean, and it's
Yeah.
really nice up in the Sky Bar. Something else we didn't get on video just because we didn't do it this time is windsurfing or kiteboarding and any of the other water sports that are available. We did stick more to just like the pool because we did really enjoy it in the Monkey Land.
Right. So like always, please like and subscribe. And if you have any feedback for us, we'd love to hear from you. If you've been there, if you haven't been there, definitely reach out to us.